Good morning, folks. I feel like we've lived 1,000 lives since we last spoke. So last night was crazy. Guys, we didn't dream it. We didn't dream it.
Mrs. Emtage.
To be. And then I was sick on the way home because I've been in the sun for too long and I am a victim to the sun.
Covered up today.
God help us today on the boat trip, but yeah, I was sick a couple of times and then I was a bit wavy in the taxi home. But we're home, slept it off. Anyway, we're gonna go for some breakfast and then we've got a taxi booked at 9 from reception, so we're on a time crunch this morning. We've eaten.
We forgot to do the quarantine for the mission.
Too much of a mission to get food.
But basically we've got famous.
Yeah, pretty much we're creatures of habit, so I get to them every day. We are all set. We are heading to reception. Oh, there's a plane coming in. And head back to basically where we were yesterday. We actually walked past the cable car station. Get onto our little boat. I'm glad we're doing it in the morning. This is actually quite scary. If my mother was here, she'd be quaking in her boots. You literally can't see the edge. We are down the bottom of the cable cars. We're on solid ground again. We're feeling a lot better. Actually really tranquil. I thought it was going to be absolutely heaving, but I think it depends on what cruise ships are around and what's docked. There's a thing there that says meeting point. Santorini excursions.
Oh, that is it, yeah.
This is who we've booked our excursion through. This is the little boat that we're going to be going on, this one here. And we're gonna go see the volcano and the hot springs. Exciting! There is just so many people, but we're down here early so we're able to sit now.
We've smashed it.
We're going to get on our boat and leave the chaos.
Yeah, look. It's hell in here.
I'm starting my new novel today. So this is the Kindle. It's now out. We are reading Sunrise on the Reaping. I didn't update you yesterday, but I finished The Silent Patient. My predictions were wrong. I literally was so far from it. I was like, can't really say it without ruining it, but I thought it was XYZ people. It was air. I was completely wrong. So that was quite nice to be wrong. It's written so well. But yeah, now we're going on to a classic, Sunrise on the Reaping. We love it. We love it with Suzanne Collins.
This is the queue for the cable car because these two big cruises are coming at the same time. It literally goes through there, up the steps, round, all the way round the back.
He's going for a swim. Getting warmer?
She's in her volcanic era, taking pictures. She's like,
I love Volcano. I'm a geographical girl. I love doing geography. I do think I would have probably been a geography teacher in a second time. You can kind of see they've got little bits of equipment around. They've got a camera at the top of that hill. They're monitoring it. We have just spent the last...
well,
in fact, what time is it?
10 to 6.
We've just spent the last 2 hours. We made friends with some...
4.
Sorry, 4. We basically met these people as we were getting onto the boat. And then on the way back, she was like, oh, shall we meet up? And then I feel like they had a couple of things planned on the evenings that we were busy and vice versa. And then they went home, or were planning to go home early on Tuesday. So I was like, well, we're not doing anything now. And she was like, either way. So we have just sat for 4 hours in a cafe.
Beers.
Chatting, beers,
Daiquiris,
cocktails, bit of food, and real.
Food.
They were from Texas and they were really lovely.
Follow them on Instagram.
Follow them on Instagram. We've got some Texas friends now.
They're really cool.
Yeah, they were cool. So now we're just walking to
Broke up the day, didn't
the bus. It did, yeah, it was really nice. So now we're heading back to the bus stop. And we're gonna see if there's a bus, and if not, we're gonna be getting a taxi back to the hotel. We were just discussing and we were saying that there's a lot of information about the cable cars and getting down to Thera Port. We actually looked out massively. We decided to book our excursion for 11 o'clock. So technically you don't need to get there till just before, but we decided to get a taxi at 9 o'clock to give ourselves 2 hours to get across the island, which obviously only takes 20 minutes, and then get down the cable car. We got on the cable car about 9:30, literally no queue, walked in, ticket, straight down. And then we found a little cafe down the bottom that we sat in whilst we were just killing some time, like in the shade, like with the breeze, watching the boats. And then all of a sudden there was like so many boats,
Cruise ships,
full of tourists from the cruise ships. I'm talking, there was probably at least 10 boats, loads of people. Yeah, there was a queue so long. Like I said to Callum, if that's the queue for the cable car on the way back, I'm not standing in the sun, I'd rather walk up the stairs. We got off our boat about 2 o'clock and again walked in to get up the cable car, and when we got to the top, all the barriers, which I was like, why is there barriers? They don't need barriers. There's no one queuing, like on the way down. When we got back to the top, the barriers, they were all full, and there was obviously loads of people from the cruise ships.
If you had to get your 2
waiting to go
o'clock
down. Yeah.
You would have been sitting in that traffic tree.
Yeah.
So
if you were booking like an afternoon excursion, you would have to go down there with ample time to queue.
Yeah.
But you're better off, if you want it to be smooth, doing an early, like 10, 11 a.m. boat trip, so you can get down there early.
And get back up nice and smoothly.
And get back up nice and smoothly. We have been back in the hotel room and literally just had a quick freshen up, refueled with juices, tablets. I've thrown on something else.
Tablets just for some.
That was for you, precautionary. I've got some in my bag, to be fair. I'll probably take some in the restaurant.
There's lots of sun.
Restocked on water. Just a nice little pit stop. And now we are heading out.
Chilled clothing.
Chilled clothing. And we're gonna go and grab a gyros at our place that we were at the other night, I believe. We might get a pizza and a gyros and like share between the two.
Well, I think we might.
Maybe we get the. Should we get the open gyros platter then? Got the Polaroid camera with me, and I get my ring on. I didn't see it.
Private jet.
It's finally sinking in now, girls. She's gonna be a wife.
She's gonna be my wifey for lifey.
Thank you.
Got me going crazy.
Ooh.
Oh baby.
Yeah.
I just made that bit up, I think.
But I don't know what you're singing anyway.
There is a song about wifey and wifey, but I can't remember the actual words.
And so it begins.
We're stressed.
We're not stressed, but we are finding. We saw at the bottom of the cable car. We saw this thing. It was a little ornament, and it had a little wire, a little pincy clip, and you could put in a Polaroid. I thought perfect. We didn't get it because we thought it would break. We should have got it. Now we can't find one. So we're going to get an ornament and stick one on ourselves, which is fine. We love a bit of DIY. So now we just need to find the perfect one. But we were looking for the princess, and now we need to look for an ornament.
What's the verdict?
I think I found the one. I think we're going to go for this. Little pin. We're going to get a different photo, but yeah, that on the top of there. I think that's the option. Everything else is a bit too big.
Amy, we didn't get that one, did we?
No, we didn't get that one. We
went back to 15 different.
Turned around, put it back, and then we went to the one we just come from. Got a tiny little mini church looking thing. I just think it looks a bit cuter. Now we're gonna go get some food. This looks insane. How you feeling? Having our favourite post-dinner ice cream. I believe that's what we came for, really.
There's 6 on the beach here, and a frozen mango daiquiri here. Edit that out. Vulgar. Your nanny listens to this.
We like Mango Bar. Good tunes, good vibes. I love.
Don't wanna stop.
That was good.
Breakfast time.
It's really windy again. Mixing things up today slightly. Obviously we've got the plate of pastries. Callum's gone for the granola that I've been having, and I have gone for fried eggs and some bread. Gonna dip.
No big on it. Little lemon.
Oh, I am just getting ready for the evening. I'm feeling a little bit more like with it now. I had a bit of a funny turn on Friday, literally just after Callum proposed. I think I was a bit sunstruck, and then yesterday when we were on the boat trip and stuff, just felt a bit dead. So I think Callum took over quite a bit with the actual vlogging. I think I'm just going to do a slick bun tonight. I've said to Callum I actually really like. We've done like a few all-inclusive holidays, and then we've done a few where we're just like bed and breakfast or like half board, and I actually really like when we can choose, like when we go out for dinner basically. Kamari is really good for being able to have your little hub, have your like holiday feeling, like resort type place. Literally step outside the hotel and you're like at the end of the like high street essentially. Ideal for like finding dinner spots. And it's nice that like me and Callum have done a couple nights where we've not spent as much, we've literally gone to like a little bar grill, which has actually been one of my favourite evenings, one of my favourite restaurants that we've gone to. And then we have a couple of nights where we dress up a little bit more, because do you know what, there's nothing nicer than yesterday. We got back from our boat trip, got back to the room, really quick turnaround, but literally I just quickly changed what I was wearing. There was just nothing nicer than shoving stuff on. I had like no makeup on, hair was just like pulled back, and I was like, you know what, like I just feel great, like we've had such a good day, let's go get some food. And then we were just sat chilling, having some cocktails. When I do like a holiday vlog, I normally have one evening where I will like kind of do a bit of a get ready with me, because I know not everyone likes to watch them. A lot of people find my videos and ask questions about the holiday and like the resort and things, and so it's a very fine line between talking about like me and waffling on and all that kind of stuff, and actually just talking or like filling in about the area and it being a bit more action packed. Right, let me just check this. This is the best thing I've ever bought from TikTok shop. Luckily in here the lighting in the bathroom is insane, and we've got, you can kind of see that as a big long mirror. It's great. But this is really helpful, guys. She smashed it first time for getting the perfect, like for just having that back mirror. It's a big enough size. I remember going on holiday sometimes and using like the little flip up lip mirrors, or like my refined bronzer mirror, to check the back of my hair, which is just not the vibe. What I haven't spoke about, which obviously is pretty much because I didn't feel great. On Friday, me and Callum went to Thera, as you'll have seen, and we basically spent the morning around the pool, got ready really early. We probably went slightly prematurely because the day, it would have been fine if it was probably any other day, but the day that we chose to...
If we went today, I reckon, because it's a lot windier.
Yeah, like it wasn't as windy, even though it was really windy in the evening. Like in the evening it was so bad.
During the day it was like dead heat.
In the evening, yeah, during the day it was like dead heat. So we would have been fine, but just the day we went, the way that look drew, in terms of like, I don't fare well in heat, really. So I was a little bit sunstruck. But yeah, so we went across to Thera. We basically went to we basically did like a 20-minute walk from Thera to Amiva, which is the next town along. But we stopped, we looked in a few shops, got an ice cream, and we stopped at 3 restaurant cafes. Enigma Cafe, lovely views, very brunchy, but good cocktails.
Then Le
Moustache, which was right in Amiva the other side, because we stopped and we got like water and...
40-minute walk. Ice cream.
It was like water and ice cream in between. Oh, I love Charlotte Tilbury's magic cream, it's so good. And then
we went to that one near
Le Moustache was a good view. Le Moustache kind of gives like beach club vibes, but on a very small scale. Like they had 4 beds, I think it was, that you could hire. The food looked great, but it's actually a lot smaller than we thought. But
so I'm glad I didn't book that.
Good service. But yeah, it was very, very small. And then we walked back and we stayed, I don't know how to say it, but it was like SURP, Sartorius or something like that.
Yeah, that was on.
That's the last place we went, like an hour before our booking. It's called 180 Sunset, where we went for dinner. I'm a bit upset now that I'm feeling 10 out of 10 that I obviously didn't get to like devour everything, but I think my stomach, I obviously felt a bit sunstroky. I must have felt something. I thought I had just like an anxious stomach, which sometimes I do get. Like I am a girl who carries buscapone with her everywhere, and because of like been out all day walking around, I just kind of thought, oh god, I'm tired, I've got an anxious tummy, I'm probably thinking about like the journey home. Like I'm always thinking about these things. And I remember eating some of the chicken and thinking, oh that tastes really salty, I'm probably going to stay from that, because I was a bit like, oh maybe not. But yeah, so I had a bit of the we got a gorgeous steak, and the truffle fries were incredible, and the broccolini was unreal. I like tried everything, but I didn't have lots of everything. If anything, Callum basically ate everything to himself. It's true. But yeah, like I said, I only thought I was feeling anxious and what have you. So yeah, as the sun was setting, Callum, got down on one knee. Did we ever think we'd see the day, guys? He has been here pretty much since the start. I think when I started this channel, I probably did like maybe maximum like, I would even say 10's pushing it, like videos without him in it. He's pretty much been here from the off. That happened, which is crazy. I have been putting the ring in the safe, so I haven't got it on. But anyway, yeah, so tonight, that's kind of that. And then, I mean, it went downhill from there pretty much, like really good. There was a woman bawling her eyes out. It was quite funny, really. And first time to see people. I think at that point I had like an absolute adrenaline overload. And then yeah, the minute we left I was like, oh, like there's a difference between, you know, trigger warning for not feeling great, but there's a difference between feeling like a bit sickly and then like feeling like full on nausea, like I am going to not be well. Realised I've not told you anything that I've put on my face because I've just been talking, but I put on some SPF 30, protect the skin, some Shark Tilbury Magic Cream because we love it. Then I picked up this in the airport. I did think Callum's been really nice saying, you know, oh yeah, just get it, just get it. I was like, oh, this is great. I've seen that why, but yeah, so I've got that. And then I put on a bit of the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter. Rimmel Wet Me Up Concealer. I feel like this is the nicest, like light concealer, blends into everything, doesn't crease. And now I have just done comb my brows through. I'm gonna put on some highlighter now. This highlighter is Refine. We love Refine. And then I'm gonna put some earrings in because I took them out after the board trip. Anyway, yeah, so that's where we're at. So we've been around the pool all day. We've just been chilling. I have started my new book, which is Sunrise on the Reaping. Little Suzanne Collins, we love her. We are getting ready to go we're getting a taxi. We're not doing the bus because the buses were a bit complex. We would have to, everything, Callum said that Thera is like head office for buses. So some places you can obviously get there if it's on the route, but if not, you've got to go to Thera to then redirect out. So Pyrgos for us, we would drive past it to get to Thera, which, you know, theoretically, if we wanted to, it wouldn't take that long. It would be a little bit, it would obviously be more long. It's a 9-minute drive, but it would take us 20 minutes to get to Thera. There would be whatever little layover, right, and then we'd have to get it back, which would probably be about 10-15 minutes. Yeah, so the bus might be like you say, could be 15. There could be a big gap in between. So you're wasting more time, but you would only be paying €4. But then you would have to do the reverse home unless you did a taxi. Yeah, but the thing is, it's only 9 minutes away. Yeah, so it feels criminal. Over an hour, but it's 9 minutes. Exactly. So we're just getting a taxi because we've done the bus a fair few times and saved some money. And we're going to a place called Pyrgos, and the restaurant is called Pyrgos, and it looks gorgeous. Callum's friend went there, so they recommended it. It's where he proposed? It is where he proposed, actually, Callum's friend. And we are going to see the sunset again because it's like a very high point in the middle of the island. Highest point on the island. Highest point on the island, Callum says. So we're going to see it all. Connor assured me the views are insane. We are at Pyrgos. Amy's doing her little TikTok. Guys, look at the view. Wow. Insane menu. Pyrgos. We are on a journey to get some nice candid Polaroid pictures, but we're struggling with the lighting sometimes. That's okay, these are just developing. I actually can't believe the view. It is stunning. So literally, this is Thera. Top of this hill is the new Vologi, and then down here's Ia. Alan's little caramelised chicken. And I went for beef fillet because I didn't get it on Friday. Not properly. We're now on to dessert. Got a little chocolate cake number. Wait, I eat it yet. That's what happens when you're the content creator. Look how windy it is. She's blustering. We are just walking to a cafe bar that has a sunset view. Now that we've finished dinner, it's quite nice actually to walk it off, but it's just so windy. It's really, oh my goodness, it's beautiful. Look at this view. Another blue dome. You're not going to be able to hear us!
It's so windy.
But look at this.
At sunset.
Little collection of Polaroids.